This is Piers Morgan Live. Is it right, do you think, and I asked this question last night, that George Zimmerman should be acquitted and allowed to walk free, given that we now know he shot an unarmed teenager? Because that's what it comes down to.
Well, it does come down to that, and it's a very hard decision to make. I can tell you, as you know, I've been involved in handling homicide cases for over 40 years, among others. Juries usually like somebody to be responsible for and pay for where there's a death. Where there's a death and there's no question of who did it, when they did it, how they did it, and where they did it. Now you have to just deal with why. And I can tell you that my feelings right now, from what I have seen, and I certainly have not been able to see all of the proceedings because I still work for a living with other cases. What I have seen, though, I think there at least is a significant reasonable doubt as to whether or not Mr. Zimmerman was justified in what he did based on the fear of great bodily harm. Now, you know, I have listened to days of hearing all these stuff back and forth about who hollered, who was screaming. I don't know that really matters because there's as many people saying that it was Mr. Martin as there are Mr. Zimmerman. I don't know whether that's going to carry the day with a jury or not. I think they're more inclined to look at the injuries and determine whether or not they justified a reasonable belief of fear of great bodily harm, and then go from there. No one saw the first bunch. No one knew how it started, as I understand it, even as of now. And there was a fight, and there are some witnesses saying one was on top and the other was. All we know for a fact is that this young man was killed, and that's tragic.